Researchers are studying how urban development affects wildlife populations in surrounding areas. Students should carefully organize their ideas before beginning any academic presentation. The professor introduced several methods for improving research accuracy and reliability. Modern cities require efficient transportation systems to support their growing populations. Students can improve their pronunciation by listening carefully to native speakers. The university recently expanded its science facilities to support advanced research. Researchers collected information from several locations to compare environmental conditions. Effective communication helps employees work successfully with colleagues from different cultures. The lecture examined how economic changes influence employment opportunities worldwide. Students should review important terminology before studying complex academic subjects. Many organizations are developing new strategies to reduce their environmental impact. The researcher presented detailed findings during an international academic conference. Students need strong organizational skills when managing multiple academic responsibilities. The seminar explored different approaches to improving public transportation systems. Scientists are investigating new materials that could improve energy efficiency. The professor encouraged students to support their opinions with reliable evidence. Students should avoid distractions when preparing for important academic examinations. The university provides several opportunities for students to gain workplace experience. Modern businesses increasingly depend on digital tools for everyday operations. Researchers continue investigating the long-term effects of changing weather patterns. The lecturer explained how population growth can affect available natural resources. Students should carefully distinguish between important information and minor details. The research team developed a new method for analyzing complex information. Universities are increasingly offering flexible courses for working professionals. Students can strengthen their academic vocabulary through regular reading practice. The conference featured experts discussing recent developments in renewable energy. Effective teamwork requires members to communicate clearly throughout the project. Researchers examined several possible causes of the unexpected results. The professor provided useful strategies for improving academic writing skills. Students should carefully check their references before submitting research papers. Many communities are investing in public facilities to improve residents' quality of life. The lecture focused on the relationship between education and economic development. Students should practice summarizing information without changing its original meaning. Scientists are developing innovative technologies to monitor environmental changes. The university encourages students to participate in international academic programs. Researchers analyzed historical records to understand changes in population patterns. Students must develop effective strategies for remembering important information. The seminar discussed challenges associated with rapid technological development. Modern workplaces require employees to adapt quickly to changing professional demands. The professor explained several practical applications of the theory discussed. Students should compare information from different sources before reaching conclusions. The research investigated how social environments influence individual decision-making. Universities provide students with resources that support independent learning. Scientists are monitoring ocean conditions to understand changing marine ecosystems. The lecturer described several factors that contribute to successful teamwork. Students can improve their speaking confidence through regular classroom participation. The organization introduced training programs designed to develop professional skills. Researchers are exploring affordable solutions to major environmental problems. The seminar provided information about emerging opportunities in international business. Students should maintain accurate records throughout the research process. The professor discussed how cultural differences can influence communication styles. Many companies are adopting sustainable practices to reduce resource consumption. Students should carefully analyze graphs before describing their main features. The research project examines relationships between technology and educational outcomes. Scientists recently developed improved techniques for measuring air quality. Students should prepare relevant questions before attending important academic seminars. The university library contains thousands of resources for advanced research. Effective leadership involves communicating expectations clearly to every team member. Researchers often collaborate across countries to solve complex scientific problems. The lecture explored several historical events that shaped modern societies. Students should develop independent learning habits during their university education. The professor demonstrated how statistical evidence can strengthen research arguments. Modern agriculture increasingly uses technology to improve productivity and efficiency. The seminar examined possible solutions to problems caused by urban expansion. Researchers gathered additional evidence to verify their original findings. Students can improve comprehension by identifying the main ideas during lectures. The university organizes career workshops to prepare students for professional opportunities. Many organizations use employee feedback to improve workplace policies. The lecturer compared traditional teaching methods with newer educational approaches. Students should carefully manage their workload when several deadlines overlap. Scientists are studying how rising temperatures affect agricultural production. The professor explained why accurate measurements are essential in scientific research. Students should practice presenting information clearly before important academic events. The conference attracted researchers interested in sustainable economic development. Modern communication technology allows people to exchange information almost instantly. Researchers are examining different approaches to improving healthcare accessibility. Students should identify supporting evidence before accepting an academic argument. The university recently introduced courses focusing on artificial intelligence applications. Effective planning helps organizations complete large projects within limited resources. The lecture discussed how innovation contributes to economic competitiveness. Students should regularly review previous lessons before starting new material. Researchers are developing methods to protect endangered species from habitat loss. The seminar explored the influence of social media on modern communication. Many businesses are investing in employee training to improve workplace performance. The professor encouraged students to consider several viewpoints before making decisions. Students should maintain organized notes throughout their academic programs. The research team compared results from different experiments to identify patterns. Modern universities increasingly recognize the importance of practical learning experiences. Scientists are testing new technologies designed to reduce household energy consumption. The lecturer explained how historical evidence can influence modern political decisions. Students can improve their listening skills by practicing with unfamiliar accents. The organization developed a detailed plan for managing future environmental risks. Researchers examined how economic conditions affect consumer purchasing decisions. The university offers specialized programs for students interested in global careers. Students should carefully interpret numerical information before drawing conclusions. The professor discussed several strategies for managing difficult workplace situations. Modern industries require workers who can learn new technologies efficiently. Scientists continue searching for effective treatments for several environmental challenges. The seminar included discussions about entrepreneurship and small business development. Students should communicate respectfully when discussing controversial academic subjects. The research project required participants to record information accurately each day. Many cities are creating green spaces to improve environmental conditions. The lecturer explained several differences between local and international markets. Students should use appropriate examples when supporting their arguments during presentations. Researchers are investigating how sleep patterns influence academic performance. The university provides specialized equipment for students conducting scientific experiments. Effective teamwork allows organizations to complete complicated projects more efficiently. The seminar examined future employment opportunities created by technological innovation. Students should develop strong reading habits to understand challenging academic texts. Scientists are monitoring changes in biodiversity across different ecosystems. The professor discussed the importance of creativity in solving modern problems. Students should carefully review instructions before completing unfamiliar academic tasks. The research findings may provide useful information for future policy development. Many organizations are introducing flexible working arrangements for their employees. The lecture examined how international trade affects developing economies. Students can strengthen their vocabulary by recording unfamiliar words and phrases. Researchers are exploring new methods for improving water quality. The university encourages students to develop practical skills alongside theoretical knowledge. Effective presentation skills help people communicate complex information more clearly. The seminar concluded with several recommendations for future research projects. Students should remain consistent with their study routines throughout the semester. The professor explained how different factors can influence research outcomes. Researchers are examining connections between environmental conditions and human behavior. Modern transportation networks play an important role in regional economic growth. Students should carefully evaluate online information before using it academically. The university provides several facilities designed for collaborative student learning. Scientists are developing sensors capable of detecting environmental changes earlier. The lecture discussed strategies for improving productivity in modern workplaces. Students can benefit greatly from receiving constructive feedback from experienced instructors. The research team plans to conduct additional experiments before confirming its findings. Many communities are working together to preserve important historical buildings. The seminar discussed how education can contribute to social development. Students should practice speaking naturally instead of memorizing complete responses. The professor emphasized accuracy when collecting and recording research data. Researchers are studying new approaches to reduce pollution in urban areas. Modern businesses increasingly use data to make important strategic decisions. Students should carefully organize presentation slides before speaking to an audience. The university recently partnered with several organizations to provide internships. Scientists continue developing technologies that could improve renewable energy production. The lecture highlighted several challenges facing education systems around the world. Students should use their available study time efficiently and consistently. The research examined how workplace conditions influence employee satisfaction. Many universities are introducing programs that encourage students to become entrepreneurs. The professor described several techniques for improving concentration during study sessions. Researchers are collecting long-term data to understand environmental changes. Students should consider the reliability of information found on social media. The seminar explored how artificial intelligence may transform future workplaces. Effective collaboration requires participants to respect different ideas and opinions. The university offers academic advising services to help students plan their futures. Students should carefully review their performance after completing practice examinations.